Hey everyone, it's Team Beery with Coffee and One Thing. We are caffeinated and motivated.
Woo-hoo!
We're here today to talk about home inventory. Why does it matter what is in my house?
Well,
are you ready?
We're ready.
Yep.
This is Scott, Elaine, and I'm Audrey.
Oh.
Just FYI. Oh, I don't want to forget one of Elaine's favorite coffees is
Our
Newman's Own.
Monthly coffee.
Yeah, this is our monthly coffee for
Coffee and One Thing.
Coffee and One Thing. Newman's Own Organics Special Blend Medium Roast. Elaine says it's really good.
And I love it
So,
because
try it
it's
out.
100% profit
I
goes
know.
to the charity.
I mean, how can you go
can't go
wrong
wrong.
with that?
Yeah, you gotta support that.
So cool.
So
Thank you, Paul Newman.
thank you, Paul. So what is the big deal about knowing what is in your house? Why does that matter to everybody?
I know. I don't think I really, I've thought of in the past, I should keep a list of this stuff. Or where do you put all the manuals that come with something new, right? Like trying to think of the organizational part. But then a few years ago, a house a couple doors down from us, there was a fire.
Ooh, yeah.
And it really makes you start thinking about, what if something were to get lost? Like, how do you know what's there? I would have no idea what's there.
Right.
Yeah. If you had a list
Right.
even on a file on your
Yeah,
computer.
and then we're talking about moving, right? Because this month has been all about moving and how that affects you and what happens. Would I really know what's on that moving truck?
Right. How would you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like all the pieces,
Yeah.
especially small things.
Right. Right.
Electronics and that kind of stuff. I mean, yeah, if your TV doesn't show up. But
You're
then
gonna know.
I wouldn't have any clue what kind of TV.
Right.
What
Was it the
model
right
is.
kind? Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that what Timothy's for?
Yeah.
Yes,
Or
that is what
Hudson?
Tiffany-
Nice.
Hudson would know.
Yeah.
He's got a good memory.
That's what kids are for.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk about some tools that you can use
Mm-hmm.
because we have something that's in our pocket every day that is
So?
a really good tool.
Left on the table.
It is our phone and
Smartphone.
The smartphone. And so that is a great tool that you could go around from room to room
Right.
and just videotape, like go slowly so you don't miss it, but go through and just videotape everything that you have in that room. And then if there's certain things in drawers that you want to kind of be represented, you could easily have that kind of sitting out and videotape that. And make sure that you have a couple copies. Don't just have one
Yes.
copy of that videotape in a few different places, like the cloud, maybe like a thumb drive,
yeah, thumb
like
drive.
like little things just to kind of make sure that is in safekeeping and another
Accessible.
and give it one to your insurance company because your insurance company has to
Oh.
insure everything that is in your house. So why not give it to them and say, hey, this is everything in my house?
I didn't
Right.
think about that.
That's a
Yeah,
big one.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It also helps you pack.
it does help you
Yeah.
pack.
If
Yeah,
you're going room to room, you might
you
as
already
well
know where you're
Yeah.
at.
You know
stuff
where
in a
everything's
box.
at.
Yeah.
You want to have good packing materials. Bubble
having
wrap,
things ready.
Right.
newspaper and bubble wrap for
Newspaper.
glasses and things
I love
like
that shrink wrap. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm kind of addicted to that
Oh,
stuff.
That's very satisfying.
It is.
I don't know why, but and markers. I love pens and markers, but to have a really good marker, right?
Right.
Good marker. Yeah.
A big one, a big fat one that, yeah.
And
Say,
maybe
bedroom, kitchen.
like some people
labels.
are kind of nerdy and they'll have a spreadsheet for all this stuff.
True.
I don't know. Like I don't think I could do that. That's just not me. But I'm having a feeling my husband would probably be the guy that say, okay, I'll just do a spreadsheet for all this,
I also found out that there is an app for that.
Oh,
There are
of course there is an
multiple-
app
I
for
got
that.
an app.
But there are like multiple options when
Nice.
it comes to having an
Nice.
app for home inventory.
Well, let's put some of that on our
resource
page
Yes.
so that people
That's a
can
good
find
idea.
that easy and make it easy for people to come to teambeery.com
Teamberry.com
and
resources.
find our resources. That'll be a fantastic
Yeah.
way to do that.
Yes.
Good
Let's do
idea.
that. All right. So make it
much
so.
fun.
Yep.
It could be easy. You could get your kids to do it,
That's right.
right? Just farm it out.
Give them some tools. Make it
The
out.
leader always delegates.
right.
I love it.
Oh, I love it too.
No, it's so good. So, things that any homeowner, not just when you're moving, but even now, if you have a home, if you're a renter,
Right. That's
Right.
huge because you're
so that
going to
you
get
know your
renter's
coverage,
insurance.
your homeowner's
Yeah.
coverage,
Yeah.
your renter's insurance is covering everything just in case of a loss.
Right.
And it makes it easier to make a claim. So
Absolutely.
we encourage everyone to have a home inventory. So make sure if you have other questions about moving and suggestions that we have, tips and tricks, check out the 3 episodes before and lots of good information.
Lots of good information.
And then
for
tune
ya.
in next week because we're going to be talking about lending next month with Jeff Hanks. Like and subscribe. If you are getting good information and like what you hear, share it. Let us know what you think. And always choose a very good team.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.